It's the kind of scene you'd expect in a Netflix drama, not real life. The spotlight fades, the cameras turn off. A reality star walks out of the studio, eliminated from a high stakes competition. Her fans are still buzzing online, her name trending. She should be heading to after parties or interviews. Instead, police are waiting. This is the story of Aleska Génesis, a Venezuelan born model and reality television star who became infamous in Mexico for her glamorous looks, fiery temper, and relentless pursuit of fame. She competed in La Casa de los Famosos, All Stars, a hit reality show where celebrities are locked in a house and watched around the clock, battling for popularity and survival. But Aleska's reality show exit was unlike anything viewers had ever seen before. Within minutes of stepping outside the studio doors, she was surrounded by police, handcuffed, and whisked away in front of flashing cameras. The charge? Her alleged role in a luxury watch heist worth over 10 million pesos. The alleged crime dates back to January 2022. According to Mexican authorities, Aleska and several accomplices were tied to a gang responsible for robbing a wealthy businessman of his prized watch collection. The stolen items included high-end brands like Rolex, Audemars Piguet, and Patek Philippe, pieces worth hundreds of thousands each. For months, investigators linked the theft to organized groups operating in Mexico City and Cancun. The plot sounded almost cinematic. Masked men, targeted surveillance, quick getaways. Yet, in a strange twist, the name of a glamorous influencer and model emerged in the case files. Aleska Génesis. At the time, she denied everything. A judge released her due to lack of sufficient evidence. She walked free, her reputation bruised but not destroyed. She returned to modeling gigs, reality show appearances, and her carefully curated social media life. But that wasn't the end. Fast forward to 2025. Aleska signs on for La Casa de los Famosos, All Stars. Fans tune in to watch her clash with other personalities, gossip about her romances, and admire her glamorous outfits. For weeks, she dominates headlines, not for crime, but for drama. And then, the night she was eliminated, it all came crashing down. Police moved in with an arrest warrant connected to the 2022 case. They accused her of gang-related theft and criminal association. The timing was surreal. One minute she was a TV personality leaving the spotlight. The next, she was in custody, accused of helping mastermind one of Mexico's most bizarre celebrity-linked crimes. The story spread like wildfire. News outlets across Latin America ran the headlines. Model arrested after reality show exit. Memes flooded social media. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Was this justice? Or was it a setup? Aleska herself has always maintained her innocence. In emotional interviews and social media posts, she claimed she was the target of a powerful enemy, a casino tycoon who allegedly orchestrated a smear campaign to destroy her reputation. According to Aleska, this wealthy businessman had a personal vendetta against her. She described him as manipulative, connected, and determined to silence her. She insisted that the watch theft charges were nothing more than a fabricated narrative designed to frame her as part of a criminal ring. Supporters pointed to the bizarre timing. If the evidence wasn't strong enough in 2022, why did the case suddenly come back to life in 2025, on the exact night of her reality show exit? Some conspiracy-minded fans believed the arrest was staged for maximum humiliation, a calculated strike to ruin her public image at the peak of her visibility. Others, however, weren't convinced. Critics argued that Aleska's glamorous lifestyle, expensive tastes, and ties to questionable figures made her a likely candidate for involvement in shady dealings. Her social media was filled with designer brands, luxury cars, and jet-setting photos that didn't always match the earnings of a model or influencer. Prosecutors alleged that she had provided inside information to the gang that carried out the robbery, details about schedules, routines, and how to avoid security. Though she wasn't accused of physically carrying out the theft, the case against her painted her as a crucial part of the planning. The courtroom drama unfolded like a soap opera. Tabloids reveled in every detail: her designer outfits worn to hearings, her tearful denials, her fiery statements against her supposed enemies. The case wasn't just about a crime anymore, it was about celebrity, reputation, and power. And here's where it becomes truly unbelievable. Aleska Genesis went from being a star on one of Mexico's biggest reality shows to being the face of one of its strangest celebrity crime sagas, all in the same night. The imagery was unforgettable. Her walking out of the La Casa de los Famosos studio under stage lights, then being shoved into a police car under flashing red and blue sirens. Fans shouted her name while officers read her rights. The contrast was cinematic, glamour colliding with handcuffs. As of now, Aleska remains locked in a legal battle. She faces years in prison if convicted, but she also has an army of fans who continue to support her, insisting she is the victim of a powerful smear campaign. The truth? Still uncertain. Was Aleska Genesis a pawn in a high-stakes revenge plot? Or was she secretly living a double life, one of fame by day and crime by night? What makes this story unforgettable isn't just the crime. It's the surreal way it unfolded. A reality star arrested on live TV, a luxury watch heist tied to organized crime, a casino tycoon allegedly pulling strings from the shadows, and a glamorous influencer caught in the middle of it all. For fans of true crime, it has everything: wealth, betrayal, conspiracy, and a twist ending that's still being written. Because no matter what the final verdict is, one thing is certain. Aleska Genesis's fall from the reality show spotlight into the world of criminal headlines is one of the most bizarre and unbelievable stories of modern celebrity crime. And it proves once again that sometimes the darkest stories don't come from movies or TV. They come from real life.